It's crazy looking at that intro now. Everybody,
I
it
was
is.
just thinking
Before we
that.
start, it's crazy looking at the intro and seeing the evolution and how I am now compared to where I was back then, and still got this damn beard. I'm telling you, I'm about to cut this shit off, and sometime soon.
No.
I don't know. It's gonna be
You ain't gotta
hard.
cut it off. Just trim it down because I
Trim,
couldn't do it.
trim.
I was trying to wait till 40. I was like, fuck this. I can't look scraggly no more. I gotta let it go.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna trim this thing down because this is getting on my nerves. Like literally, I'm gonna have to trim it. I always have to trim this piece here because it just gets on my nerve. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Welcome aboard. You know what it is. It's Say What Wednesday, all day, every day. So glad to have you guys here. It's gonna be a great show tonight. Last of them. You want to know why I basically put that down? Well, you're gonna find out. If you have seen Last of Us, I know you did. You enjoyed it on Sunday, but this ain't that disgusting. Last of Them has everything to do with figure collecting and what's last on the list, what we're going to possibly see, or what could we see tonight. I know there's been a couple of photos floating around about that cat, like the actual insert, the instructions. So I did see the instruction manual, so we could get that Sam Wilson. Who knows? We're just going to count down, try to figure out what's coming, what's already been released, what's coming next. We'll just see how that goes. But anyway, I can't do it without the incredible panel, man. Everybody that I have here with me today. What is going on with you fellas? How are you?
What's going on?
Yo, man, so good to have y'all here, man. So glad to have y'all here with us aboard tonight. It's going to be a great discussion. Thank you guys out there for being with us tonight. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Everybody who's piling in, make sure when you pile in, you are hitting that like button as you come in. But man, what's going on? Mafia is so glad to have you here after 2 years. It's so good to basically see you, bro. Like it's been a minute. It's been a while, man, since you've made an appearance on the show. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It hasn't been 2 years.
I know it hasn't been 2 years. Only about
but it's been a minute. It's
about
been a minute.
8 months. About a couple months. It's been a while, man. It's been a minute.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a while, but so glad to have you here, brother. So
yeah,
good
man,
to
it's
have
awesome,
you here.
dude. Glad
As
to be
always,
here.
on the panel, all day, every day. Cam, what's going on with you, Killer Cam?
What's going on, man? Glad to be here as always, man. Chatted with you earlier this week, man. We got to get these press passes so we can get.
I know.
Get it rocking this year.
I know. So Calvin, today, me and Cam was talking about the press passes. He was telling me about the press passes for like Comic-Con, you know, what he's actually getting. Now I know that I'm actually going to be I'm going to Toys Fair. So I'll be at the Toy Fair. I got a press pass for that. But we were talking about and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, well, we are going to be at Star Wars Celebration. So I was wondering if I could get a press pass for that. But I'm like, just the formalities of trying to get all that done. I'm like, damn, like you got to jump through hoops. Cam, I don't know how you did it. I went online today, bro, on Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was up yet, bro.
No. So there should be an email that you'd be able to submit everything to. I'll send it over to you and stuff like that. But like, because like I know a lot of people are trying to get in there early, because it's usually earlier the better, and then get your spot. You know what I'm saying? So or anybody else, definitely.
Yeah, so definitely, man. Definitely if you get a chance to do that, because that'd be interesting to kind of get press passes to these things. I mean, I'm not, the only person I know that gets press passes is Useby when it comes to Disney, but I don't ever get a chance to get press passes to anything. So you already know how that goes, bro. First come, first serve, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Cal, bro, how you doing, man? So glad to have you with us again. You good?
I'm good, man. Counting down the hours. I'll be 40 in a few hours. So counting that down. Didn't expect to see you on Mafia. I know I hit you earlier this week, but I have like a whole nother glow in my room right now. So I want to holler at you real quick and say thank you for my he hooked me up with a plug for my bat signal for my Jazz Inc.
Oh yeah, man.
I had the same issue Ant Mafia.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah. I had the same issue he was having, and I happened to hear him mention it because I was literally just about to send out an email to Yost about it, and he's like, "Yo, I already hit Yost. This is the plug we need." And he shot it to me. Amazon next day, boom, plugged up.
Word.
Big ass bright light on my wall.
Man, no
so
problems,
I feel like I got a whole new ambient light now.
Hell yeah,
I appreciate it.
Why be pulling shit out the bag, bro? I bet you know what? If I just, literally, bro, like he just be pulling, I'd be like, yo, I need some car tires, bro. I'll send them right to you, bro. I got the same size you need back in the back, bro. Next day, boom, here, courtesy of Mafia.
Then Mr. Usbees right here, he's in our Disney group, and these. I I have not had a Disney pass in 4 years since the pandemic. These fuckers got me signed up yesterday. I was like, shit.
Word.
Get me on.
Yeah.
So they got me locked in yesterday.
So wait. He didn't get the high one though. He got the middle one.
I know my schedule won't allow. I know my schedule. Hey, that's all I have for like 8-9 years. That's all I'm used to having.
What's the middle one? I'm missing something.
I don't know. The tiers. There's tiers.
There's 4 tiers, and he got the 3rd out of 4. He didn't get the 4th out of 4. Mario has the 4th out of 4.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, Mario. But Mario lives across the street.
Because
Mario be in there all the time.
Mario's probably there right now, like as we speak.
He's watching right now.
He's probably watching. He's probably chilling. Yeah, I need.
Real quick, fellas. I just got summoned downstairs. It looks like I need help. Groceries coming to the door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. We'll just keep it moving until you actually get on back in here, bro. So we'll see you in a minute.
All right, I'll be right back.
Usby, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Just a little depressed, man. You're talking about shaving off your beard, and like I just will not stand for that. As a bearded man, and on a panel of bearded men, I will say, do not cut off your beard, and that's it.
I'm not. I'm not going.
I told him to cut it 2 years ago. I don't care.
Man,
you know
you're
what?
going against the bearded man's code, bro.
I'm not going to do it, bro. But it's just, you know what it is? It's this part. It's the gray down here. Is
pepper, bro. It's sexy.
I know, but it just gets on my nerve, bro, because sometimes when people look at it, it's like it's weird to them, and I'm just like, yo, stop looking at my face. But it's just how it is, bro. Like
that's how I feel too, man.
It be one of those days, bro, where it gets hard to manage, and you're just pissed off at the world. Speaking of which, man, sorry, I gotta say sorry to my baby live, man. When I got off work, I was just so frustrated with work. And she started asking me questions, and I was kind of amped up, and I'm like, you know what, I need space. Baby, sorry, I want to say that real live. Sorry to Latoya T. I know she's gonna kick my ass when I get done. But you gotta say that, but it's been a frustrating day. It's been a frustrating week, but you know what? We can get past it. But yeah, man, the beard just gets on my nerve, man. Sometimes I want to cut this shit off, but I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm never gonna do that. El Professor out there, I'll shave my beard with you. Then together we'll shave Usby.
I'll fucking run, man. I will run. I will not stop running.
If you do it and Mario does it, I'll do it.
You know what? I haven't seen my face in over 15 years, bro.
Yeah,
like
it's
literally,
been a minute for me.
Yeah. I haven't shaved
since 2005. I haven't
shaved
since
bro.
2005.
I haven't shaved. I haven't.
Well, how about we all do it? We just leave a mustache.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that. Has to come back.
I thought about
that's
that
true.
over the pandemic, but
mustache is definitely underrated for sure.
It is, dude.
It is. It is definitely is. I mean, I'm trying to get my baby face back like this. You know what I mean? If I can get that back, if I can get it down that low, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Look at Cam saying, see?
The crazy part is if I were to shave down that low right now, I'd probably have a little extra neck in there as well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm staying right here. Like,
you're gonna stay right there.
Good for me. I shaved and my wife saw it during the pandemic, and she was like, "Nah,
you gotta get that back."
I don't know what you're doing, but
she's like, "You gotta get that
back. Are you having
back.
A crisis? Like, you need."
She's like, "Yeah, nah, you gotta grow that back ASAP." Yeah, I'm not gonna shave it. I'm just gonna trim this part right here. I just gotta, because you get them split ends. It just gets on your nerve. I'm gonna trim that part because down here it just plays too much. Anyway, let me address the chat. Who we got in here? We got Feezy Figs in the building. We got El Professor in the building. He's probably at Disney right now. We got some guy in the building. Thank you for being here. Thule is in the building with us. Thank you so much for being here. Charlie the Unicorn. We got Martin K out there. Who else? We got Commander Green is in the building. Thank you for being here as always, my bro H Green. Who we got? Barrett is in the building with us. We got Brandon Salad is out there as well. We have Mike Fiala. We have Raleigh Reviews. What's going on with you, brother? We got Spice running in the building. Who else we got? Nick the Trick is in the building. My man all day. Nick's Collectibles in the biz. Collectibles here. Who else we got? Darth Ferran is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. OG Mando, my guy. OG, thank you for being here as always. DTR, man, Pure Stewage. We got Yo-Mo is in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Jay Leon is in the building. Who else we got? Windman 42. We got Angel G is here. Thank you for being here. K Carter is in the building as always. Who else we got? Two Ferns. Tyree is here. Martin K. Blurred Dad for Life is in the building. Who else we got? Sean Breeze in the building as always. Primetime Reviews. Toy Box is here with us. Carrie Kelly, Nerd Corner, is in the building. Karen Kelly, Nerd Corner, thank you for being here. Xander's here. As always, I appreciate you guys always. Everybody, if you haven't, make sure you hit that like button while you're in here. The more likes, the more we survive all day. So, fellas, we just going to dive in here. We're going to start talking about some things right off the top, man. First, I want to talk about this because, hey, I just want to talk about it. I didn't get a chance to talk about it live. I did talk about it the other day, but I think I want to talk about it some more. I just really, really want to talk about it some more because, again, it's near and dear to my heart. Again, you know, that Heaven's Gate opened and they poured this out. Might be the last figure that we actually get that we might be able to see from this line, especially through Hot Toys, that has her face on it. And that is the amazing Gal Gadot. Now, Mafia, I'm going to start with you because I know you had to put some pushback on it. You said the head sculpt looked weird, didn't look really that good to you. Here's the thing, bro. Does every head sculpt look good? No. Am I giving this basically a 10? No. I gave it an 8 out of 5, but that's because 8.5 out of 10. I'm sorry. You know, again, it's Gal Gadot. It's Wonder Woman. I'm going to collect every Wonder Woman figure I basically see. So yes, I had to get it. But what's your take on it, brother?
Well, I mean, okay, the sculpt's good. I think there's something a little shy. I think the golden armor is my favorite. Yeah. Sculpt wise, this still isn't bad by any stretch. I think it's actually really cool though because it really harkens a little bit more towards that classic colors that I like. Yeah, and it's a new body, right? It's also they have a silicone body now and it's heavy. I watched some. I forgot who it was. I watched somebody weigh it and it's like double the weight of the golden armor Wonder Woman. It's heavy. It's because it's a new silicone body that they're not using like, I guess whatever old stuff they used on some of the seamless, not the same material. So now it's all silicone. So,
so probably, if it's silicone, then we won't basically see too much of the wear and tear.
That's the plan. I don't think it's quite Fison level, but it's heavy, you know, like because Fisons are heavy. They also have like the metal skeleton. I don't know if that's the case in here, but she is heavier, dude. She's like almost double the weight of golden armor. Okay. Wow. And but I like her. I really do like her. You know, if you wanted to, for me, I don't know. I'm still debating, but like, I would probably get her just because it's more comic colors, right? But the problem is
more comic accurate.
She doesn't have a sword, man, or the shield though, so I'd have to hunt those down.
See, luckily enough,
with that.
I have the other two. I have the comic accurate or the comic concept option of her with the sword and the shield. I have the BVS and I have the Justice League version of her. So I can just, you know, swap out, use that if I wanted to, and just kind of do it that way.
That's what I would like to do that, but I don't have any, right? But I'm sure I can find you can find them kind of cheap. But I mean, like right there, again, dude, like the lighting and the photographs, whoever takes them, it's always different. Like that. So the video I was telling you about that I watched, he's just on his cell phone messing around with her. And she looked good. I was like, well, shit, she looks better than the damn blogger photos.
In the blogger photos, sometimes,
You know, which is not to discredit any of them. It's just when I got to see it like in his hand moving around, I was like, okay. This is kind of nice. So I'm just debating because I don't have any of the
Justice League.
Any of this DC EU right now. I don't have any of that. I just got the the Arkham games and the comic stuff. So if I had to get one though, I'd probably get her.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
Not sure yet.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Again, it looked, even when I saw it, it looked definitely different. And I think here was some of the pushback that I actually saw, you know, the other day when I did this on the corner. It was the neck lining. It didn't have a definite, it didn't have like the, you know, it looked too clean. Like you didn't actually get a chance to see, you know, too much of, like, if you look at the neck here, like you don't get a chance to see like clavicle or you don't get a chance to see anything.
No,
you know what I mean? Like
flush
it just
down,
like flush, flat. You know what I mean? And that was, you know, some of it. And I could see that. I could definitely see that. But what I like about this is the simple fact that you can actually, especially, well, I don't know why this is doing this, but you could take I don't know why it's moving. I want to go over here. You can move the hair in a sense. Even though it's sculpted, you can kind of flex it a little bit to get more neck rotation a little bit. And I think they're doing that a lot with a lot of these figures. But I think that when you and this is like if I took the golden armor out of the equation and I checked, I looked at this one versus the BVS versus the, comic concept versus even the because I even have the training armor from the first film. So if you look at all that, I think this head sculpt looks more like Gadot or Gal Gadot than the others do. And it's pretty close, man. Well, I know you can. The other thing, you can remove the tiara, which is cool. But I think because remember the comic one, dude. I'm sure you remember. I was like, oh man, when that came out, I was really considering getting it because the colors. And then so now I see this, and I'm like, okay, what are they gonna do moving forward? I guess they're bringing Ezra back, but whatever for that. But I don't think they're bringing people back if they're rebooting. So I was like, is this the last time? Yeah,
she's Wonder Woman. I don't know. So but with a new body like this, dude, I think I may actually get her, dude.
Bro,
and then kind of work on she does look, and the body is what I'm impressed with so far from what I've heard. So I'm like, okay, I'd like that. I don't want it to fall apart. Take care of it. And just have a comic. Use her as like a comic style.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely can't wait to get it. I'm gonna go down to Usby next, and then we'll go to Killer Cam. Use what you think.
Last word. So go back a few. Actually, you can kind of see here. I think the biggest issue that I have with this figure is, like you were talking about, the neck. It just looks really long, and maybe it's accentuated by the fact that the lack of clavicles and all that stuff. But I think the head sculpt's good. I would agree with you. It's like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 or whatever. But Gal Gadot's a dime piece, so even an 8 or 8.5 is gonna look good.
Yeah.
As far as the figure goes, I'm not a DC collector. All I have the Arkham figures, and that's about as far as I go. I don't have any. Actually, I lie. I have the Nightmare Batman 2-pack. So I do have some figures, but it's not something that I actively collect. So I'm going to be passing on it, but I think it looks good. I think if you had to have only one, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman in your collection, I think this would probably be a good candidate for it, because the golden armor, I think I'd have to agree with Mafia that the head sculpt is maybe a little bit better on that one. Just how it looks with the suit and all that stuff, but that's a very specific scene and all that stuff. And the comic book one, I think is that one's fine as well. But I think so far this is like, if you just had to have one, the colors and everything like that make it kind of the iconic one that you can have. So can't go wrong with it. I'm not going to get it, but you can't go wrong with it for sure.
Definitely looks good. Killer Cam. Now I know that you're a Marvel guy, bro. You're not really. You respect DC, but you're more 100%. So a Marvel guy. You gotta represent the way it is. So what's your take on this piece, bro? Is it something that you could see possibly in collection, or you just like, nah, but it looks good from afar?
Probably not, honestly. I think it looks really, really good, and like both these guys said, I love the vibrant colors of this suit. Of course, this is an earlier suit than the BVS version that we got. That's present day, opposed to 1984. So, and it does look a little off as far as like the neck, like everybody said as well. I kind of like the head sculpt version of the original prototype, to be honest with you, better.
Yeah.
The shorter hair just was like doing something for me that I was like, wow, that looks really, really good. So I mean, but I still think this is probably the best version of Wonder Woman that you can get to present day right now. The BVS version was really good, but this one has that original suit. And of course, it's just missing the stars in the skirt, so you're not gonna get that, like Linda Carter. So I think this will hold up really good. I mean, especially with all these re-releases that we're getting lately, and hopefully whenever Cyborg comes out, this be a perfect one to add to someone's collection so they can complete Justice League for what we know so far.
So Zack Snyder said that he didn't want to put the stars on the costume because he didn't want to just make her only exclusive for the United States, that we know basically her coming from the mascara, to the United States, and being an agent at that point, he wanted to make her a woman of the world, where she's not just strictly for and that's why he didn't put the stars there, which it kind of makes sense. And I see why
it
did
does.
it.
It does.
It does.
Because she was from the Mediterranean, if you think about it, what I'm saying? So it's like, from the States. So
you know what I mean? So that kind of made sense that they would do something like that. But still staying true. Still staying true, to the colors, of the traditional Wonder Woman colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she looks good. Like even like if you see even in the comics now, they've taken that away from her in a sense. As far as the stars, they're kind of changed it up a bit. But still looks good.
Are these brushes that are on the front of her? I guess you could call it a corset on the front. I see how it's like painted the shiny red, but on her chest part it's like gold. Is that like from like damage, I guess you could say? I don't know, like I was looking at it.
Yes, like it's a hint of battle damage because
because I guess it was gold at one time and then it got painted over, I guess. So I was just looking at it saying like, oh, it's a cool detail though.
Yeah, cool armor detail. Like I love the way they actually did it. And it is, because I checked, and it is movie accurate. Now I didn't watch the whole film. I just went back because
what everybody was saying today, that movies that Pedro Pascal has been in have never gotten under a 90%. That's wrong, because he was in this movie.
He was in this movie.
He was in this movie.
Definitely got under a 9%. So a 90%. So yeah. You might want to wash that one off and say, you kind of you lost one there. You definitely lost one there because, I don't know what they were thinking about with this movie, but it is what it is, about this. But I mean, it's just something that myself, I definitely can't pass up on, man. I mean, Wonder Woman fan. I'm going to actually in a display, I'm going to replace the BVS. I'm sorry, the Justice League version with this one. Just because of the accuracy of the head sculpt, it just looks better to me. So definitely I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna have a nice little DC display going on once I get everything done. But I just want to, give my shouts out to this. Anybody out there in the chat, y'all looking at this piece? Is somebody else getting it? What's your take on it? S Beef says she's been rubbing up on Superman. You know what? That's crazy because it's like those stories, once we got the New 52 and they basically decided to make Wonder Woman and Superman have that dichotomy relationship. You know what I mean? That's just been like the running thing. But then there was a lot of people like, no, Lois. You know what I mean? So it was always a back and forth type of situation.
I think it's always hard too. Oh, well, it's not hard, but it's kind of confusing because every time you watch like a new Justice League animated show, you don't know what the dynamics of the relationship is when you see them, because it's like, which one are we in right now? Are we in the New 52?
New 52 or exactly, bro. Like, that's the only thing is. So it's always okay. We just have to kind of wait and see type of situation, or which route they're going to actually take with it. We got El Professor said it's a pass for me. I'm good with the Justice League version. We got Simon, who basically says got her on order from TBA, hoping she ships to me soon. So who knows? I got her on. See, the thing is, I got it on order through Sideshow. So once they get it, whenever they get it, I'm not in a rush. I know I'll actually have it, through them once it comes. So I mean, again, each his own. But again, it's just. And then when we talked about this before, Mafia, like one of the biggest things that I want Hot Toys to do is to go through their complete catalog, whether it's DC, Marvel, and just say, cool, since we actually have the license for it, we have the head sculpts for it, and there's no movies that we know that are coming out anytime soon representing these characters, let's just go back and do comic concepts. Let's do a comic concept, comic accurate version of these figures. Give us, comic concepts. Wonder Woman, comic concept Superman, comic concept, Batman with the yellow emblem. You know what I mean? I would take that all day, every day. You know what I mean? Just do some stuff like that. Even when it comes to the Marvel universe, do that. We would love for them to do that in the Marvel universe. But again, another way for people to make money.
I don't really see why they haven't. Well, maybe it's just because they have a schedule and there's so much stuff to make, all around, right? But I mean, if you think about it, we've gotten Zombie Deadpool, right? It's comic masterpiece logo.
Yep.
The comic Origins Iron Man, which will be here tomorrow, by the way. Nice. He will be here. I can't wait. But that's comic masterpiece. And then Arena Fett is also comic masterpiece. So they do have a comic masterpiece line that they're working on. Right there might be one or two others that I'm forgetting right now, but nothing for DC yet. So we have a Star Wars comic, we've got Marvel comic, give us a DC comic masterpiece, and just pepper them out in between here and there. I'm fine with that. They don't have to take over the regular releases, but just throw us a bone or two, one or two a year. I'd be happy with, if it's whether it's Marvel or DC even, especially this, because a comic Origins kind of Wonder Woman or Superman, that would be pretty damn cool, dude. I mean,
yeah, if they did that, bro, I'd be all in for it all day, every day. That would be definitely dope. Let's see here. We got happy 40th birthday, babe. Enjoy your stream. What?
That's my wife.
For Calvin. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's for Calvin. I
was about to say, what? Hey, my birthday, man. Please don't get me in trouble. I'm already in the doghouse as it is. Don't get my ass whooped. Woo! I'm hot. I was about to say, baby, they ain't me, baby, it ain't me. Nah,
thank you, babe. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you so much for the $5. So I'll take the $5 super chat and buy him a cupcake. Definitely,
save it for a churro when you get back.
Save it for a churro, definitely when I get back, man. Or put it towards the bill once we get to London.
Yeah, bro. I have no clue what desserts are in London, but
I know, bro. I have no idea. Scones, right? Yeah, coffee and bicky, bro. Bickins. They call like in Australia, like cookies and biscuits. They call them bickies. So yeah, that's how it is. But Calvin, since we on this Wonder Woman, bro, what's your thoughts on it? It's a piece you can see yourself in. You see yourself getting.
Yo, she's all good. She's coming home. I think that was paid off like a year and a half ago, if not earlier than that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I literally have her base, her shield, her sword, her cloak. Everything's I'm just waiting on her.
She's waiting on her.
There's a space for her and Cyborg. That's all I need. I need to finish that off.
Yeah, let's finish that off, bro.
Yeah, that's not a question.
You know what? And the thing is, it's like, you know what? That's the weird part. When we talk about these figures, we're talking about everything. We talk about the Justice League, and every time we talk about it, I forget that Cyborg is on the way as well. That we're just waiting for it. You know what I mean? I always forget about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I forgot all about Cyborg. But hey, that'd come too, and it'd definitely look good in the display, man. It really would.
Yeah, he'll be here sooner than you think. I mean, less than 6 months is my projection. He got delayed a little bit. I mean, he should be here. Gosh, hopefully before May. I don't know.
I'm hoping. I hope at least, because we know that there was a slight delay on it, but yeah, definitely we'll see it in May.
Can't be longer than that Loki. I'm pretty sure.
Man,
no, hopefully not. But he does look pretty intricate too. I don't know if that's the reason for the delay or what, but
intricate body, new mold, especially with something like that where it's really, 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 really intricate. You know what I mean? There's a lot that's going on with that piece. So
yeah, it looks really good. I mean, it looked really good from what we saw anyway.
Yeah, definitely from what we saw, man. So I mean, again, I can't wait. Especially to complete the Justice League. Like I know that's what everybody's waiting on, to be able to finally complete the Justice League would make so much sense, because that's what we've been waiting on for the longest time. So to get that done, I'm just definitely ready to go. But I want to bring something up here real quick. Again, well, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna kind of dive in and have this discussion, because it makes the most sense to do so. Because we're going to start, looking at our checklist and seeing what's next. You know what I mean? What we could possibly believe would be next. You know what I mean? So when we think about it and we're taking a look at this, here, backstage piece that they give us, now we can mark off. We can say, okay, cool. The suit up piece of trash Mark V that they released, that everybody's like, nah, I'm past. After all the complaints we got, Check.
I'm getting it still, dude. It looks fucking awesome. I don't know.
It looks good.
It looks good, man.
Bro,
I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it still looks good, man.
Yeah, nah. I just said I saw it. I saw basically the trouble that people were having with it. I was like, yeah, I'll pass. I was like, I'll pass. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time doing something that's going to get. I know me, bro. I get frustrated. So I was just like, nah. But we'll check that out.
I sent you something on Instagram.
You sent something on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think I know what you sent me. As soon as I'm able to pull it up here, give me a second here.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you know.
No. Because that definitely would work. Because I think I know what it is. Is because I think you created a checklist yourself, right?
Not this one, but I do have one similar on my computer. Yeah, but just like in my spreadsheet.
Oh, this is super small. Hold on, let me do something real quick. So
if you save it, it should be okay. But
yeah, give me a second here.
Yeah,
I'll open it because let me see. Open it. Tab. There we go. I just had to open it real quick so I can to get the actual. So I'm going to come out of this and we'll go into that one. I'll pull it up here real quick because it makes the most sense to look at it from there. So we'll know exactly what's left over. And, I'll get a chance to see what USB is going to get. So let's see here. So these are, and Mafia, thank you so much for sending. See, Calvin? See what I'm talking about? Like when you need something.
Voila. There you go.
Yeah.
There
and
you go.
You can zoom in a little. I think you can zoom in. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't let me.
Or is it just stuck out? Yeah, maybe it's
stuck
the resolution.
This way, but it's all right.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. So again, we checked off the, Suit Up Mark V. We check off Wonder Woman. We check off, of course, the, Chrome Mando. King Shark, of course, checked off. The DeLorean. Then we have the integrated suit Spidey, and then we have the gantry. So that leaves, Cap, which I don't know if anybody's been looking because I was sent the other day I guess it's been floating around. Riley has actually sent this to me the other day, the instruction sheet for him. So it's coming any day now. We just don't know when.
Same with Batman too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the same with the XC suit.
Mm-hmm.
So that we have that Centurion sort of suit up in a sense, but I don't know. It's not even a suit up. It's just the way it looks. We have that. We have both Shang-Chi and Winru. And we also have Jesse. And then we have another clone. And we have the Mark I, right? So we have these figures that are basically left. This is the last of this particular batch. Now, we know that Chinese New Year is Sunday, bro. That's when it starts, right? So do you think that Mafia, because you made reference to this the other day, do you think that they're going to slide something in during the holiday, or you think they are?
Yeah. Well, because they're already on break. Like everybody over there is on break right now. Almost everybody gets 2 weeks off before the new year. Because the whole logic behind that is that, which is kind of crazy coming from us in America, but like the logic in that is that the employees are going to be too excited for the upcoming new year that they're not going to be focused on work. So they just give them 2 weeks off before the new year because they're not going to be paying attention to their jobs, right? Because see family, they're celebrating. Wish they did that shit for us here, bro.
I know, bro.
December 14th. All right, see you guys like January.
Yeah, bro.
4th.
They don't do that shit here. If you working, you get New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, you got to prep. I mean, I'm not Christmas Eve. You get to prep and ready for Christmas. New Year's Eve, you get ready and prepped. Yeah, it's like, yo, come on, man, for real. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so it's interesting, right? So they do that. So a lot of the stuff's already shut down. So and I suspected that as well. I was talking with Mario about that. Of course, I'm sure you guys know, but like this year I think is different. They decided, you know what, we can just schedule posts. Because you can do that. We can all do that on Facebook. Just schedule a post for X day at Y time, and then it'll auto post, right? So I think they already queued everything up. And then as far as the releases, like the DeLorean, the past few here that we've gotten, Chrome Mando, I think they shipped those already because it's all scheduling, right? So they shipped it on time to do the release at Secret Base, so that Sideshow will have their stuff, right? Because I swear this DeLorean should be shipping in the next week or two. I mean, so yeah, so from Sideshow, right? I mean, Robin is now in stock. If you guys don't know that, at Sideshow, he ships next day. So clearly these were sent already. So anything else, like these right here, they're going to get released. I think they're just going to be timed on social media, posts that are just going to go off. And some of the stuff that we don't even have yet. I mean, Sideshow probably has Cap already, if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Don't play my emotions. Don't play my emotions.
Seriously, bro, because then there's no lull, right? Because what happens every year? Every year so far, you get this, oh shit, it's crickets. Nothing's going on. So you know what customers do? They start shopping around elsewhere.
Yep.
So, that's why it's crazy. And that's the other reason why the DeLorean came out, dude, right away, because everybody in China got their bonuses. Because that's the other thing. They all get a bonus. It's like mandatory. They get like $2,000. So put out a big ticket item, right? Let's capitalize on that. So yeah, I think for the most part, there's not going to be any lulls. It's going to, like, we can say, oh, it's Chinese New Year, but I think that almost might be a thing of the past moving forward, because they'll just keep everything on schedule, automated, so that we don't ever feel that lull like we have been the past like 3-4 years. We're like, oh my God, what do we do?
And plus, it's a good way for them to kind of keep on making. I mean, because again, like, it's crunch. It's not like it was during the pandemic is when we seen the most suffering, because again, everything at that point was shut down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there were no choices at that point. So now it's just like, okay, everything is kind of back in form. Now, I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm saying that because I don't really know if they're still, because I think that they are still getting hit with somewhat of a pandemic over there, I think, or has that calmed down? Because I haven't heard anything as of late.
Well, in China, they're still doing that, like, no COVID policy. So I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But they've been, but over in China, they've been doing this no COVID policy for centuries, because everybody over there wears a mask anyway, because
that's true.
You know what I mean? They've been doing this for a while. Like, I mean, even when I lived in Taipei, they were doing that. You know what I mean? Everybody was wearing masks and, just kind of making sure, because again, it's like not only just pollution, but it was just a couple of different things and stuff like that. It was more safeguarding. So they've been doing that for a while. So again, but finding their way, finding movement, still able to be productive, business as usual type of situation, unless they get something major where they have to shut down. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I just know that it's probably still going to be just automated posts, because that's what I would do as a company. Get the schedule set up and then queue it, and then you don't have to be home. It's like if you were to, let's say you go on vacation, right? Yeah. And you wanted to create, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos for your YouTube channel, whatever topics, right? But you record them all, in 1 week or so before you go on vacation, and then you just queue them up. And let's say you're gone in Europe for a month, right? Well, what's going on with the channel? Well, this will pop at, these hours at this time. So it's just seemingly like business as usual.
Yeah, true. So, Moff, if you had to think about it, though, which figure do you think is coming next?
Shit, all we do is think about it. No, I mean, oh, dude. I mean, just going off the instructions, probably Cap in the XE suit.
Yeah.
But then no one else will get, like, Shang-Chi and who knows?
Or they might just send us the clone.
Yeah, they could just drop.
You never know. They might release that next, like, it just tease. Like, yeah, that Cap got to come before, bro. It definitely has to come.
See, that sucks, because I'm pretty much out of collecting MCU stuff. So I'm like, damn, he looks awesome. When he first announced that, hopefully they stick to their plan with the wings, right? Because those wings they're like articulated-ish, compared to the other two. Yeah. But then I'm like, God damn it, because I don't have anything anymore. So, but then again, I think I'm going to get the Mark I, though, because it's just so iconic, and it's die-cast now, that base of, Ironmonger, and it's light up. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's going to...
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's like the iconic pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, right. If I'm going to, and I can still appreciate everything else, and looks, like, I'm not going to get the clones, stuff like that. I'm I can see it and be like, all right. that looks cool. I'm glad you guys have it, because you can't get trapped in that. At least at
Yeah.
least me.
Yeah, definitely. Cam, so if you had to think about it, brother, what do you think is going to? Shout out to Hawkwood's Toys too, and my man
What's up,
Ray
Ray?
over there, man. What's up with you, brother? So if you had to think about it, Cam, what on this list do you think is coming next?
So I would probably say what I would like to come next, I would think would be the Mark 1 and the Cap. But knowing Hot Toys, they're gonna throw us probably a loop, and we're probably gonna get like the Silver Centurion suit up as well as the XE together at the same time. Like,
please no.
I mean
the XE I'm cool with.
Yeah, the XE is cool.
That's the beast. Yeah. Sean, you getting that? Probably not. But I mean, the XC suit is a beast, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You are getting that?
Yeah, man. I love the Arkham line. That's the only Batmans that I really collect is the Arkham line. So I've pretty much all the figures from that. So
all of them, or what are you missing?
I have all of them actually, except for the standard Batman, like the one from the first game, because I got the Prestige edition with the gold, and it matches.
I got the regular, not the Prestige.
Yeah, I don't have the regular, but I'm happy with the gold because it matches the Batgirl and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Word. But Cam, go ahead. What were you gonna say now?
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna throw us a loop and just like give us that Silver Centurion.
They do that.
I'm telling you, dude, they do that. They do that, and we always think like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna give us like Shang-Chi and Woo. I think that's gonna probably be the last one, honestly, out of everything. Yeah. We'll probably get Cody and Shiny before anything, honestly. So who knows? It's gonna be wild. When you think you have them figured out, they always throw you for a loop. I noticed that all the time.
Yeah, man.
You think you know? You have no idea.
It's like what? Like that didn't go in order at all. Like
no, not at all. No type of order. Which is gonna be crazy if they go out of order, man. I'll be like, okay, what are y'all doing? Like, really, what are y'all doing, Cal?
Well,
what do you think, bro? Now, what are you gonna say, Mafia?
Just real quick, I'll tell you the last one that they did, right? The last upcoming releases, with Miles and I don't remember everybody else, but they still had the upcoming release photo just like this, but then they still dropped, I don't remember, 1 or 2 figures that are not in this.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's still a thing, right? Like something else could come out, like Wanda. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah. She's not on the list. Yeah. That's what happened.
That's what Mario was saying. Maybe we'll get a figure that's not even released.
Yeah, because last year the same thing. We got like 2 figures that were not on the list. So
yeah,
for surprises,
God, that would be even more left field if you think about it. Because like they give us a list to go off of, and then like, oh yeah, they give us something that's not on it. Of course, next
they do something like that, I'm gonna be so pissed off, man. Like I swear, I would be so pissed off. Be like, man, see, yeah, okay, now you'll play too much. Cal, what you think, bro? What's what you got? I mean, what you think, or what? Okay, so what do you think is going to come versus what do you want? Like, what do you know what I mean? Like, what do you think they're going to release, or what would you want them to release?
The cold part is I feel blasphemous for saying this because I'm actually an Iron Man collector, but I gotta go again with that fucking Centurion. I don't want that piece to come out. I don't even have that piece ordered. I'm not going there. I didn't do any of the the House Protocol pieces.
Yeah,
I didn't do any of those. So I'm definitely not looking forward to that. I know what I want. I want that Cap. I want that Mark 1. Those are the ones I want. That Batman is ordered. I think that one's paid for already as well. So that'll pop in whenever it pops in. But I know the 2 I want is the Mark 1 and Cap. But I definitely want Cap. I don't know what I'm going to do with that wingspan, but I'll figure out a spot for it.
Yeah.
And the DeLorean, I reached out to Josh at Comic Concepts. And I was like, yo, when's that coming in? And all he hit me back was like, soon, I hope. I was like, damn, that's just coming in soon. I bet that's just around the corner. I already feel it.
True. I mean, if I had to think, because I know Mario said he's going to get me both Jesse and the clone, so I don't have to worry about that portion of it.
Holy Mario.
Yeah, shout out to Mario on that one. Mario said he got me. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. What do you think, man? What you looking at, bro?
Well, I mean, it's kind of cheating, but I think Cap and XEC are going to be next just because of the instruction manuals. But I will be an optimist and say that the one after that, or at the same time, whatever, will be the Mark 1 as well. Iron Man Mark 1.
Mark 1.
Note it, check it. Why? I don't know. Just because I want it. I want it real bad. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But those are my things. I mean, I think it's cheating, yeah. But with the instruction manual leaks or whatever. But I can't wait for that cap, man. It's one of my most
Mando, if they
figures.
did something like this, yeah, I don't.
So, quick question. So, with the Mark 1, how valuable do you think that helmet piece will be? And I don't even mean valuable by financial terms, but like, is that worth having?
When in doubt, get the exclusive, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you, man.
And well, because I asked that because I had already had it ordered through another comic book store, paid for it, and then Punk Ass Sideshow hit me with the wait list conversion. It was like, boom, exclusive. So every month I see that payment coming out, and I'm like, I already have one. Do I need another one with the exclusive version?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
See, which one are you talking about?
The Mark 1.
Oh, the Mark. Oh, yeah.
Because I got that helmet that came with it. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, don't I already have this shit? And then by the time I already set it up, I was like, oh, it's already paid for over here. And I don't want to hit the comic book store and cancel with them. You know, it's a little mom and pop spot. So that's why I'm like,
okay. Yeah, but some stuff you don't need though, right? Like this Wonder Woman, for example. I don't need the swirling lasso attachment.
No. I've got the standard on that one.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, because it's crazy. Because when with the swirling lasso, it went on wait list, and then they released it again.
Yeah.
But now, if you look at it, it's the same price as the regular, bro.
Same price.
Yeah.
Same damn price. You know what I mean? So it's like you might as well. If it's the same price, you might as well.
Yeah, if it's the same, you just get it, right?
You just get it just because it's there. You don't need it, but it's like
at that point, yes. What was funny is most collectors always go for the standard. And then you'll have that one waitlisted, and the exclusive will be available. I'm like, I never understood that, especially when it's the same price point.
But so you know what I did, bro? I was going to get the gold version of Black Adam, but as soon as they added that cape, I just went back and I was like, yeah, nah, I'll get the all black version with the cape because I want the other cape. I want the damaged cape. I want that version more. I don't like the one with the cape. I don't. I didn't like it in the movie. Like I didn't. So I was just like, if it's black, don't, you know what? It would have been better if they did the gold without the cape, period. Yeah. They added a cape, and I'm like, I'm out. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain exclusives that I'll pass on. But if you like the Vader exclusive, I was like, I gotta have that. I gotta have question. That. That was just no question.
Now with the spinning lasso, I definitely skipped that part because I plan to go with fusion reactors and have him make me a fully lit whip that goes with her.
Bro. That's what I'm doing. Can he do that?
He's already done it.
Oh, has he? I have.
He already did it
for the the Whiplash Mark II. If you get some EL wire, they sell it on Amazon or whatever. And they have it in different colors. You can just use that, and that's just a thin rod of colored whatever. Yeah,
because he did my Whiplash. My Whiplash is all his stuff is lit up,
right? You sent me the guy, right? Yeah.
Because he's got all my Iron Man lit up.
Yeah, it looks really good.
How much did he charge for the Whiplash?
I don't remember because he ended up buying it because he's in Australia. So he ended up because I was gonna get it from Sideshow and then send it to him. And he's like, you know what? It's on sale at Pop Culture. Just buy that. I'll send it to me and then I'll do the conversion. Just pay for the extra and then I'll ship it to you, which he did. So, but he took care of it for me. So, but he's got the arc reactor, the lights in the base, and his actual whips are all lit up for me. So, yeah,
we got 1-6 fixed out there. He says, "Please stop flexing, Calvin."
Come on, Marco.
He got it right there.
Shout out to Marco.
Right in our face.
You talking about Hendra, right, Calvin?
Correct. Yeah, I said, he's done several. I mean, because he already sells his set kits for like if you want an Iron Man set, you just tell him what model you want.
Over there,
he'll do that for you. But he'll do aftermarket pieces. So like my Queen Studio quarter scale Mark 7, that shit came with all batteries, right? Each individual piece was a battery piece, and I was like, this sucks. I wanted to be able to just plug it in. So I sent all the pieces to him. He plugged everything up for me, ran it to a USB. Shit lights up right there.
Wow, I just looked at the one used that you put in the back. I just saw it. That looks dope.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
So
Like my Mysterio's Iron Man's lit up, and then I have another order coming from him for the Comic Origins Iron Man.
And he can give you, and he can give you like so like my
me out the bunch, man. Come on, man.
Fusion ended up without you.
What?
I thought I told you.
No, anybody
so like Mysterio and like my Thor, you know, his stuff pulsates. So, you know, add a little extra to it for the collection. So yeah, man. Look up fusion reactors.
Calvin was like, I told you, and I heard Mafia in the back. I told you too.
Man, I'm like, fuck, dude. Hendra's cool, man. He's in my group or whatever. Just hit him up. Like he'll ship him out, and he comes in. Literally, I got the damn.
Right, that's his kit. That's his setup right there.
His kit right here. So
he'll send it to you like that. And I usually do like 5-6 kits at a time. So he'll break it down for you. He'll break the total. He'll give you payments so you break it over the couple weeks. Yeah, he's cool, dude.
Look,
they're dope.
Hey, Peter Parker, bro. February 4th. I already put it up. February 4th is when the collection tour comes out. It's called the Hall of Detolfs.
Yeah,
February 4th, as it should be, is when you're going to see everything back here. Everything. You're going to see everything in the collection room on February 4th. So stay tuned. February 4th. It's you know what? And the thing is, it's crazy. The video's already queued up. It's just not releasing until February 4th. So that's when you'll see it. Hey, you got to put these things ahead, especially everything else you got going on. But you'll definitely take a look at it then, brother. I got you. But yeah, man, like it's interesting because if I think about it, so I'm just gonna say off the back, I think they're gonna release Cap next. It's because I want them to. But nobody on this panel mentioned, and I guess I'm the only one that's getting Wenwu and Shang-Chi.
I'm getting them.
Yeah.
I just don't
give it no love. Nah.
Hey,
I just said they come in last, and then they come in last.
Yeah, the question was what's coming next, and those are not coming next.
For sure. They're not coming next. Like, no.
So you don't think they're coming next?
No.
It's going to be a minute. It's definitely going to be a minute. But who knows? I mean, you know, if Mafia is right, they can start releasing these things next week, the week after that, you know, all the way up until, because like I said, they are in the interest of, you know, wanting to make money right now. But, you know, it's like you said, I'm kind of riding with everybody else when they said it's going to either be Cap or the XC suit or the Mark 1, even though I don't think we've seen too much. But, you know, it could be that. As long as it's not that damn Silver Centurion, man, like literally, as long as it's not that, and you know what,
it looks good,
something like that, bro.
It's a good looking figure, man. I looked it up when you guys were talking about it. It's a good looking figure, but just the other ones that come, it's on the lowest of priorities of them all.
Definitely.
Yeah, it is definitely on the lowest. Now, okay, so how many people on the panel right now, besides me and Cam, is getting a DeLorean? Pretty much everybody, right?
You said that is not or is?
Wait, what's the question?
I said, how many people besides me and Cam are getting the DeLorean?
This guy.
Besides me and Cam.
Yeah, because me and Cam aren't getting it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you know,
I thought this was like one of those logic
questions.
No,
triple negative, bro. It's like a triple negative.
We're past it.
No,
because we're not getting it. We're kind of passing on it. I know, Cam, you said you're passing on it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely passing on it. But
insanity.
I know. I like to live with no regrets, and that's not going to be one of them. Layout.
No, man. I mean, you see, my shelf's already. Where the hell is this? My shelf right here.
Yeah, you made a space for it, like last week.
I'm ready.
Let me ask you this question then, because I want to know this with that DeLorean, and pretty much like everybody, even you see it in groups, like everybody, do you think that this thing, like with the DeLorean, because it wasn't this much of like, for instance, when they started dropping vehicles, when, you know, pretty much they dropped the, you know, when we got the Tumbler, there was no hype around that. You know, people got it, but it wasn't as hype. With this, it's like everybody and their mom want their hands on it. So do you think this thing will sell out, bro?
I think it'll sell out. Absolutely. Yeah. This year. I could be wrong. Don't hold a gun to my head about it, but I think it'll sell out fairly quick, dude. Yeah. They didn't make a whole lot of these, and it's Back to the Future 2. It's arguably a lot of people's favorite DeLorean out of the 3 movies. I still love the first one; it's classic. But 2 is, it's fun, it's flying, it's future. Look, the Tumbler's the Tumbler, bro. It's kind of forgettable, really. I mean, in a way, it's not like the 89 or 66, and it's just Back to the Future. It's a timeless, no pun intended, but it's one of those timeless movies. It's like the Ecto One. Like those things are gonna go, because not only are there 6-scale fans who are Back to the Future fans, there's just straight up Back to the Future fans. Don't even know what the hell a hot toy is, but they'll see that there's a DeLorean that they can get that's very impressive. They can put it on their desk or whatever. It's gonna go, dude. It is seriously gonna go. Yeah. Yes. So much so, dude, that the first DeLorean is now like, I seen somebody almost bought it. The price on the first DeLorean is already dropped to like $800.
Are you for real?
Yeah, for real. Shit's usually like 16, 15 forever. But I knew that was gonna happen, man, because there's a lot of people. Remember, the DeLorean came out 8 years ago. 8 years ago, dude. So, and a lot of people got it because they're Back to the Future fans, but maybe those people like part 2 more, and now they're like, well, I knew it was gonna happen. So people are they're selling their DeLoreans because they want part 2, and
and I'll add, just because I saw like Eddie in there and said the Tumblr's forgettable, boo this band. I think it's just I agree that I think there is one DeLorean. I mean, I know there's Back to the Future 1 DeLorean, Back to the Future 2 DeLorean, Back to the Future 3 DeLorean, but it's all one car, just like there's one Ecto One, and there's for the Batmobile you have fans of the Tumbler, you have fans of the new Batmobile, you have fans of the 89, you have fans of the whatever the next one is, 90 something. So there's one DeLorean, and that's why I think people get this. Plus it's a timeless movie. It's everything, Michael J. Fox and his performance in that, and everything that's happened since then, and it's just great.
Well, it's
awesome.
classic.
Mario, you said it. Mario, you said it.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Okay, because Mafia said the Tumblr is unforgettable, and I was thinking in my head, I said that shit is unforgettable after Payne's collectibles on stream. So I said, once I get mine in my case, that's gonna be a classic. If you guys haven't watched it, please go rewatch that.
Payne's stream was awesome.
It makes you weak in the knees, I guess, right?
So
he folded. That shit was funny. But no, they made 3 Tumblrs, bro. They reissued this shit. They had a camo. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
In comparison,
that's the point.
In comparison is what I mean. It's Back to the Future, dude.
So bad when you said that, bro, because I got the Tumbler.
No, enjoy your Tumblrs, everybody out there. I'm saying it's in comparison.
Yeah, because I got like 2 pages left. I'm like, damn. He said
Nah, I'm not saying forget that
controversial
shit,
comment of the night, bro.
Hey, that's fine. That's all right. Dude, I'm always bobbing and weaving and fucking doing this shit, dude. Lale knows. So it don't matter, bro. I got thick skin. But
sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I mean I do get it though. I mean, the Tumbler is, because I again, bro, I love it because I just love the bulkiness of it. I always loved the Tumbler. It was, it was, for some reason, it was the fucking tires. That thing is incredible. It's a beast. So, bro,
no, it's awesome. Totally cool. It's totally cool. But what I mean is, you can get that shit all the time. Like,
the
DeLorean was a boom boom out, like
boom boom, and it was definitely. I got you on that one, man. So I definitely, but I mean, with the DeLorean, I think that it will. I mean, because I'm just gauging it off of what everyone wants right now. What's the pressure point? People love the DeLorean. People love the classic version of it. So that looks like I think it's not gonna stay around long. Like I really don't believe it's that piece is gonna stay around long at all. Like, you know what I mean? And even if it sits for like a few months, it's gonna catch fire. It's gonna be gone. Like literally, it is. Because especially if somebody sees somebody do some crazy shit like having Marty in the front seat next to him, Deadpool or some shit like that, like people are gonna go crazy over there. They're gonna go nuts, like literally.
I'm really holding out hope that they re-release the number 2 figures with those suits, because I figure they keep showing them in all the promo pictures. So that's my wish.
I don't know.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
I can wish.
Upgrade.
I can wish.
You can wish all. Yeah, if wishes were horses, right?
I mean, everybody's wishing for an N1, right? And Mario's constantly shooting it down in the chat like that shit ain't happening.
N1 though, but you know. I think Back to the Future, if they're gonna do anything, they're gonna, because you remember last year in Japan and Toy Sapiens, they showed off the Back to the Future 2 disguised versions of Doc and Marty.
I'll take
right?
those.
So you know he's wearing the leather jacket, the hat. The thing is just so. I mean, maybe it's just me speaking. Like, I would be a little irritated if they put them back out again, but I just don't think they're going to. I think I could be wrong, but because you know they got the part 3s on the way, and then if they do, because they've only 2.0'd Marty once, first one. Yeah, that's it.
I need that cap, bro. That's the only thing I can focus on right now. I just need that cap, bro.
That cap of that Mark 1, man. That's it.
Without question.
That cap, I need that cap. You know, Wonder Woman, of course. You know, Jesse. The thing is, I'll end up getting Jesse. I think, me personally, Jesse's going to sit for a while. You know, once he drops, he will sit.
What I call his ass, Cody? My bad. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Party foul. My bad. Whoops.
That's all right. You should have just stuck with it and just roll with it. Nobody said nothing.
I know.
I brought it up to now. People go.
I felt like I had to correct it. I was like, yo, somebody caught it out there.
Nah, sometimes you just gotta let that slide under the rug. Just don't say nothing. Bob and weave like Mafia does. But I think if anything, those clones will go. I know the clones will go. Those will.
Man, I'm looking at Cap. I'm like, I already got a die-cast shield to go with his ass. I'm ready,
bro. I'm ready. Yeah. I am so ready. The only thing is, well, again, it'd be dope, but it's just how. That's why I actually had to create a different display for him based on the wingspan, based on what I'm trying to actually capture. So, yeah, I need it. Wenwu, Shang-Chi, definitely I want those as well. It just depends on the order, but I do believe, like everybody's been saying, we're going to get Cap, that XC suit. I didn't see the XC instructions. That thing is the only thing that, I mean, I want the XC, but I know that it's just, bro, that thing is big as fucking bulky, bro.
He's beefy, bro. He's like heavy Mando, like probably a little even bigger.
Yeah, I want to see
Mr. Freeze base too.
Right. That's the only thing I forgot about was that fucking freeze base.
Bro. Not I, good sir.
I forgot all about that.
It's like, dude, this is gonna be pretty cool.
Definitely,
man.
I forgot about it. And the thing is, like, I have the Arkham Harley, I have the Arkham, Batman Beyond.
Do you have a Joker?
What, the Arkham Joker?
I had the Joker.
Yeah. No, I didn't get the Arkham Joker.
So you had to go there, didn't you?
Oh, you do?
I'm just saying. Yeah, you guys, I don't know, message me later, whatever.
I message your ass right now.
I did not know. Oh, you want to cow me?
Immediately.
He just hit you right
now.
now.
I ain't got to run the boards. What they'll do. Let me go to the message.
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah. No, I have I have one of those in another Harley Quinn spare. But I have everything other than Batman Beyond and like
the
Prestige edition.
The Batgirl, I have. Now the only thing is, like, that they never released was that Nightwing, which I got the Nightwing from.
Oh, and Sideshow's the one that showed it off.
I know, and they didn't do
it. Remember it was last
weird, bro.
Summer or some. I was like, come on,
at their con. It was during one of their cons,
yeah.
And they never. It's like, yo, why would you show the shit during the con, and then you not release? Well, unless they were working on a head sculpt or something, or unless, again, it's in purgatory. We don't know. And again, DC is not getting love. And on top of that, right now, I don't think with the shape DC is in right now, I don't think we're going to see it. To be quite honest, I don't. I really don't. It'd be surprising if we do.
I think I think it will, but it may not even get announced this year, dude. Right? It just doesn't make sense because we have so much Arkham stuff.
Yeah.
So. And here comes XE Batman. So it's like they are doing Arkham stuff.
So
Batgirl just came out, Harley Quinn. I mean, ish. So
they never did Tim Drake?
No.
What the hell?
Never.
Okay, well.
Never did.
Drop the ball.
They did. Now, So-So, because the thing is, you got to keep in mind that So-So is the only one that's giving us a Red Hood.
Right.
An accurate Red Hood. You know what I mean? So that's going to be dope. Now, do you think with this freeze base, right? Do you think that there's a possibility that they would give us freeze from the Arkham line? Because they're dipping and dabbing in that Arkham line. They haven't really given us too many villains from it besides Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's weird because they're doing all they've done all 4 games. Right? Because Arkham Asylum was Joker. Arkham City is a Batman. There's several Arkham Knight Batmans, and then there's Arkham Origins, which is given us Deathstroke, and then now giving us this XE suit. That's also Arkham Origins. Right. So they've got the whole 4 Arkham games, dude. Like,
yeah,
what the hell? And Nightwing is looks like his Arkham Knight brand.
Yeah.
So, you know, in Mr. Freeze, that was part of the DLC, I think, in Arkham Origins. So that XE suit was part of the the DLC. So if they give us, I mean, dude, I would take a Freeze. I'll take a Freeze any kind, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't know. They're just they're just Disney, bro. So much, right? Like,
yeah.
Yep.
So much Disney, bro. That's the thing, is so much Disney property related that it's like everything else kind of takes a slow back seat. You know, Warner Brothers doesn't really get that much love. Like, they got to really, really start pushing. Hopefully with James Gunn there, whenever he decides to kind of make things move, you know, and whenever people decide to trust him is when we'll get more. But yeah, I don't know. This is crazy. But I don't know. I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting to see like these coming weeks. You know, because if they release the Cap, if they release the XE suit, then we're talking about, you know, possibly next would be, you know, the Mark 1. But the Mark 1 has been talked about enough. Like, everybody wants that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that when they're going to actually do it. And on top of that, considering the simple fact that we can say, yes, they will release it, but Mafia is going to be interesting is they release it, but it depends on when side. Because the thing is, a lot of stuff that we got, if you have a lot of stuff on order from Sideshow, they've been delaying everything to like March. You know, even with this Wonder Woman, it was delayed until March. Now, do you think because it's released now that they'll probably move it up a bit, or do you think they're going to keep with the release, the delayed release dates that they have?
Yeah, I think if they've suggested you know, or if they've already solicited that there's a new delay. It's rare where they're like, hey, it's early actually, never mind, right? So it's almost like the Band-Aid of sorts is like ripped off, right? They're like, hey, look, it's delayed. And if it gets in early, they might just adhere to their new delay schedule just to keep things rolling. Though we've seen that happen though before, where they're like, hey, you know, your Mandalorian was delayed and then the shit was in stock and they're like, good news, it's early, and then so it depends. It really depends. You know, it also depends on, did they send stuff already, right? Yeah. Like, is this already on a batch, on a boat or something? If not, then, you know, we're gonna have to wait. But if they have it now, yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know, personally,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it would make sense for them to do so, especially, you know, right now running into a lull. Do they want to actually hold on to this stuff for a while?
No, and it would behoove them to get rid of stuff, right? They're already so overstocked.
But then, you know what I'm thinking about, guys? Like, after the Chinese New Year, bro, everything that is still delayed, you know, Cyborg, Wanda, you know, Yelena, you know, what else? Like, so many things that we've actually gotten so far.
Mando, Ahsoka, you know. But here's the thing, though. That's going to turn into, so those 5 or 6 figures that have been delayed have all been delayed around the same projected month release time. In addition to the scheduled release stuff that's supposed to come out in that window too. So that's the problem with delays. It's that we end up getting a flood of merchandise again, right? So even after this, if they're like, oh, you remember those 6 figures we delayed? Well, now they're all here. Like boom, 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 boom within like 6 weeks, you know, because they're all on the same delay window on top of the regularly scheduled releases too. So dude, this year's gonna suck. Like it's really gonna, you know, I mean, look, the clones are already here. Like this is fast. That was May 4th announcement, and they should probably ship this month. Let's give it to, you know, conservatively, that'll come out in February. Dude, that's like 7 or 8 month turnaround time. And yeah, it is a clone. It's, you know, not taking away the fact that it's a clone, but just from the tooling and everything, they have all this stuff, right? So it's not like they have to do a bunch of R&D to create this. So I expect this to be quick, but man, that means all that, like the first half Attack of the Clones is before you know it.
Yeah, no.
You know, 3PO, R2, all that, the pilot, it be just.
See, this is why I wish, Calvin, this is why I wish that Sean that Usby and Mario were going over to London, bro, because we can all experience this together. But because
fucking great.
I
thought Mario was going. I thought he said he was going originally.
Nah, Mario, nah. You know why? Because Mario doesn't want to be within. He doesn't want to be out of a 4-mile radius of Disney. So
actually true. It's actually true.
Yo, that is there's a Disney in Paris.
I know there's Disney in Paris, and he could have basically touched.
And my wife already hit me with it, so I'm like, damn, I'm sitting there trying to look up ticket prices there.
Bro, me too, and I can't find ticket prices nowhere. Like, I cannot find ticket prices. I don't know how much. I was trying to look. I was like, maybe they have like a, if you go through the app, you can actually see like the Europe version or something like that. No, I can't find them nowhere. So
there's a different app for Disney World and Disneyland. I learned that when I went back in October. So maybe there's an app for them. I don't know. Maybe it is, but that's what I'm saying. Disney's over there, but both Usby and Mario just didn't want to make it happen. So it's messed up, bro. I thought that
saving my money for SDCC. Maybe the next
time.
But you
can go to SDCC any time, bro. You can do that.
No, downloading now. There is a Disney Paris, Disneyland Paris app.
Oh, there you go.
Mario said, "Can't go. I'm broke. Leo spent all my money on his collection." Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, definitely, I forgot about that, man, because we do have 20th anniversary, 40th anniversary. We got all those announcements. We still got the slate of everything else that's supposed to be released around that time. You know what I mean? I in my mind, I'm forgetting things that are currently on delay that I have. Okay, we got Ahsoka. We still haven't gotten Ahsoka yet. So Ahsoka's going to drop around that particular time too, probably around April, May. Who knows? Wanda, that, like you said, they can go off list and just drop that. You know what I mean? We never know. You know what I mean? So again, it's just going to be interesting to see, what road they're going to take when it comes to that, because man, like, the wait is long right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The wait is necessarily long right now. We don't know, what's actually coming. So I don't know. It's I just know that everything on this list right here now, are they going to complete it before? Are they going to?
They did the first one pretty damn quick.
Yeah,
They really did.
Yeah,
and that wasn't long ago, if you guys remember. I mean, I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah,
they really put that shit out, man. Like, they didn't really slow it down. It was done.
Yeah,
well, like 5 weeks, something like that.
And the thing about the clone is, because when you look at the box, that's the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, that's the May 4th. Shit, yeah, it's 20th clone. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they're releasing that now because they got the body mode, which makes sense that they could do that. You know what I mean? Jesse, another thing that makes sense that they could do
that means the pilot's going to be right around the corner too.
Yeah.
The clone pilot. Why not? It's the same shit.
Same mode, just different head sculpt.
Yeah,
it's like a different helmet.
The Clone Wars helmet and whatever. Like, that's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's scary.
I still haven't. Again, now, mind you, my Axe Wolves was just shipped today, and that was paid off a long time ago. So that was just shipped today, but I still haven't gotten my Loki yet. You know what I mean? So
shit, same here.
Same, you know what I mean? So I'm just waiting. I'm just kind of waiting to see when that arrives, when they get that stock in, and, definitely I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Don't know when, but like, thinking about all this in that slate. So let me ask you a question. And I think we're going to, I didn't want to keep you guys too long. You know what I mean? I wanted to kind of,
got a couple super chats too, by the way.
Do we? Did I miss some super chats?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Just a couple. But I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah.
Wait a minute.
There were a couple
super chats. Let me go back. And take a look.
You have to scroll up for a minute.
They
also,
came out.
Everybody, Paris Disney is $126 a day, just in case everybody was asking, for undated tickets. $67 a day for single day tickets. So
that's not.
Well, now you know. Less than California, or less than California for sure.
Well, it depends on what they got. Like, do they have a lot there?
It's a smaller park. I've been told. I've had friends go before. I've been told it's a smaller park.
Well, they just released a video because they have like this Avengers ride or whatever that just came out or whatever.
Okay.
And like Iron Man speaking French. So
Je m'appelle Tony Stark.
Oui. My name is
Qu'est-ce que c'est quoi?
We got the Not By 2. What?
I think that's Do Not Be.
Do not be. What?
Wow. Because I was like, that looks familiar.
$2 super chat. These released to influencers only. Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll see about that. Let's see here. We got Restless Youth Productions, $5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. That Do Not Be. That's funny.
I know it's funny, dude.
What's up, fam? Great broadcast as usual. Apologies if you already discussed this, but where's Wanda? Yeah, bro, this is what we have been talking about, because here's the thing is crazy about that is they released the White Vision. I have. They released the other version of Vision. I have. All in the same line, but she's delayed. But it was easier for those because they had the mold. We know that. They had the mold. But damn, like, why is it taking, like, would you say that this Wanda is almost as long as it was for Miles and
I was just gonna say that. Well, not Miles and Ahsoka, but think about it this way: like, Gwen came out, and then they gave us PS4 Miles.
Yeah,
and it was almost a year. It was like 10 months, right? Until just recently that we've got the End of the Spider-Verse Miles.
Yeah.
So it's just scheduling, bro. Is what I think. Like, for us, it makes sense because we're like, hey, these are from the same. These are from the same IP. Where is it? Like, why the hell did Miles take 10 months when we just got a Gwen? Well, it could be a multitude of things. So, as far as Wanda, I mean, she's not really overdue yet, extremely overdue. So hopefully, like I said, they could just drop that shit on us tonight. Even they can be like, hey, here's Wanda.
They could, but it seems like, you know what? It's like by the time we get that one, the other one's ready to go.
That's
the Multiverse of Madness.
But they don't want to do that either, though, right? Yeah. They're not doing it on purpose. I think it's just if they have so much stuff going on, and sometimes with the factories, if this is ready to go into production, this is ready to go into production. So it sucks. No, you can't. You won't get it.
You're ready to keep my Loki. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. Like, that's what everybody is on right now.
Yeah.
When they said Wanda's becoming a new Loki. Yeah, it is. It's that's the thing. It's taking longer, but the thing is, if it takes this long, like we waited long for Loki. All right. Okay. Let me name three figures that I waited a long time for, and I was disappointed slightly. Now, I was slightly disappointed with Loki because of that forehead, but I'll just keep the helmet on. I'm good.
Right.
I was really disappointed with Batman Begins because I really wanted that figure, and I have it, but it's just a simple fact that now I have to do modifications to get what I want.
I just canceled mine yesterday.
It looked ashy.
You canceled it?
I canceled it. I let it go.
You let it go? Yeah. I can't say I blame you, but I just needed it for the Tumblr. But the thing is, it's like when I'm thinking about it, I would have to put in an additional $300 to $400 in just to get that, and I'm not ready to do that yet. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly why I did it.
Like I
went and looked at the scope again, and he's actually waitlisted. He went through all the quarters next year, and he's waitlisted right now. I was like, I'm cool. Cancel.
Word. See, that's what I'm saying. Who are you going to go through?
Who was it that Justin promoted? Ox somebody, I think.
I'm gonna go through Unreal Customs.
But still, it's probably the same price, right?
Same price, same. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a while. I can't do that right now, bro.
If nothing else, I figure I'll just wait for it to hit bargain bin because I had a $25 coupon on it that I had originally ordered it with, and that was why I hadn't canceled it. And I was like, I'll wait. I was like, those funds can actually go toward the Tumblr. I'd rather have the Tumblr than wait for him if he ain't gonna be right.
And see, that's the thing. I was thinking about it. Like, if I'd have thought about it before, I would have just, because I have the only thing is, like, I have the DX19, so I have both. But you can't put the DX19 in that Tumblr without it looking, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't crouch the way you would want to. The Batman Begins, they took the fat suit out of it and it's more flexible, so you can get it in the Tumblr. It makes sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just, disappoint. I just hope that they don't disappoint with Wanda, bro. I really hope that they don't. I really hope. Again, we know that they updated the head sculpt, but then we know once we get it in hand and once we get the final production, it can be this. I just hope not, bro. I really hope. I really know. I hope not, because if it is, I'm just going to message Useby the whole day and just complain all day.
Well, then you got a second chance with the mom one, so you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
I think they'll be fine. I think Scarlet Witch is a big enough character that I think they'll be fine. Her first two figures were okay. I mean, Civil War was obviously better than the Age of Ultron ones, but I think they'll do her fine. I think they've improved a lot in them sculpting. I mean, even in some of these last figures that they've given us, like the Tony Stark head sculpt with that Mark V suit up. I know, you're not a fan of the figure, but that head sculpt's fucking fire. So
yeah, no.
I think they've had a few shots at her, and I think they'll get it right with this one. So I think you'll be happy. Don't stress, baby.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah, I hope so, because I mean, she's already paid off, bro. She was paid off a long time ago. You know what I mean? Just waiting for it. Restless Youth Production says, bro, Batman Begins probably their worst release in years. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree, man. Like, it's put it this way. Once you get it in hand, it's not that bad. It's really not. But it's just that sculpt. Bro, it was really a disappointment, bro. It was. So you can get past that, then everything else kind of works out and you'll be cool with it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever we see coming, I mean, if anything, I hope that once we get off this broadcast tonight, that we get a notification that Cap's there. I don't know if I'm going to go live again tonight. If that happens,
right?
Somebody
Don't
will
want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm already in the doghouse, bro. I ain't trying to get in trouble, bro. You know what I mean? I got to go upstairs and cuddle. Tell her that I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You know how it is, bro.
I know, yeah, right.
Like, I ain't mean to piss you off. Let me just, let's cuddle a little bit. Let me just. I ain't rubbing no feet, but let's cuddle. I'll do that was next. I knew somebody's gonna say some shit like that.
Yeah, somebody's coming in the chat.
Yeah, somebody's gonna do that in the chat. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely see. But man, like, listen, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Unless somebody else got something they want to, rap about. I want to keep it short and sweet.
No,
what's up?
Y'all haven't seen the Gotham Knights trailer, right?
For the game?
I don't want to.
No, it's on the show. It's on CW.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
It's so bad.
I watched like all those shows for a while, like Arrow and Flash and stuff like that, and like somewhere after like season 2 or 3 for all of them, they just turn into these just like mopey teenage dramas.
Yeah,
it's just like dragged out. Shit just dragged.
I did finish Arrow. I did watch all Arrow.
No, Arrow was good. Arrow was good. Yeah.
Arrow had this like hills and valleys though.
Yeah,
the first couple seasons were badass, and then it kind of went a little weird, and it kind of started getting better again, and then
it was like
Arrow was
Gossip
the
Girl
best
with
out
action.
of them, I think.
Like,
there is something I want to talk about though, real quick, because this is interesting. Because then this bodes well for the future. So there is one last thing that I want to actually talk about. So people don't go anywhere yet, because I want to dive into this real quick because it was mentioned. It's something that kind of surprised me, and people don't know how big this really is and what it means going forward. Especially when it comes to, what we can see from the future, what we're going to experience from the future. But let me actually go in, and I want to bring this up. So China lifts the ban on Marvel movies, sets release dates for Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. People don't understand how huge this really is. This is huge because of the simple fact that, number one, the economy and the market over there is huge, China, especially for moviegoers. It's any type, no matter who you are, all studios depend on that market.
Mm-hmm.
So now that they are releasing Wakanda Forever over there, now, do you think because of that, it could possibly push the needle forward for us to get more figures from this line now?
Depends on the hype, dude. Depends on the hype on the population over there, though, too. Right? Because that's first and foremost, Asia in general is their primary demographics, their primary market, right? And then, of course, there's the U.S. and Europe and everywhere else that we'll trickle in. So if it's something like hugely popular, yeah, look at Iron Man's, like they just freaking, so it depends. But I think that's really good. That's good news. I don't know if it's just for these two movies or if this is just because usually with a lot of movies overseas, there it's case by case. Yeah. Right. If they're like, oh, we don't like this because X, Y, or Z is in it, then we we don't show it. So I don't know if it's. I haven't read the article. I did see you post this though, so I don't know if it's just these two movies. But either way, yeah, dude. Well, that's where they look at the global market.
And they had a ban on Marvel movies in general. Like there was a ban where there were only certain movies that would be shown. So that's what I'm saying. Like with something like this is huge because you have this film, you have, other films that are scheduled for release that will, now probably get a, an exclusive over there. And on top of this, right now, that gives an opportunity more so for, Wakanda Forever to hit that $1 billion mark because they were close, but they didn't make it because again, we didn't have enough market supporting it. Now you got of course, Avatar that is about to hit that $2 billion mark if it hasn't already. I would say
I just looked it up. Worldwide gross is at 837 million. So it's right there. So China could definitely push it over that $1 billion mark.
$billion mark. So they can definitely do that. And the reason why I say that is because if there is a certain level of popularity, now right now we know that all we have is just Shuri's version of the Black Panther. We have the the Civil War Black Panther suit coming because everybody loved that. So I'm just saying, like, if it is marketed right over there, and if they do well, then it might be a possibility that Hot Toys sees that and say, okay, well, let's, because right now all we got was Shuri. I'm like, why? That's all we got.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I need me some El Nino Cinnamore.
You definitely need Namor, bro.
The main character.
The main character. Like, why wouldn't we not get that? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, so it looks like they had a 3.5 year ban was what it was, and now that it's apparently lifted, though it does say that Chinese regulators never officially explained why the movies were banned. Well, we can all speculate, right? But that's what it says. Has this left many to speculate that the trade war tensions between the U.S. and China and the nationalistic policy stance under Xi Jinping, as well as his repressive tightening of control over civil society, could be the main reason. So now, it was for 3.5 years, dude, straight up. So don't know, man.
Don't know, man.
That's good money though. The market's huge.
It's definitely good money, and it definitely is going to be good money for Quantumania. You know what I mean? Considering, and that's, again, like that is a good point. This movie comes out a week before Quantumania, so how much money will it really actually make?
Right.
If they set the release dates that way, it's like, okay, $100 million that it made back then, but around that time, there was nothing really to challenge. Now you got Quantumania dropping a week before. I guess it's going to be like, again, we can live off of that. Like 100 million, you can make 100 million in a few days before. You can do that, depending. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see where they go with this. But I'm just excited moving forward because I guess, like I see, when we look at this, it's like there's a possibility now that everything that we wanted before, we might get like an Okoye, we might get a M'Baku. We might get those things depending on how popular or if the popularity is there, for the market. Because all we've gotten, like what? We got Shuri, Killmonger, Panther, and T'Chaka.
Yeah.
So that's all we basically got from that line. Now, whereas with Quantumania, we have Ant-Man, we have the Wasp, you know what I mean? We have, of course, Kang. Yeah,
probably get those three for sure.
Yeah, we'll probably get those for sure. Now, I don't know about Stature if they probably if they're going to call, because I heard they weren't going to use Stature, the name Stature in the film.
Yeah, I forget. It's like Stinger or something like that. It's
dumb. Why would they do that?
Pew, pew.
You know what I mean? Like, why would they do that? Like, come on, man, just stick to the IP.
Listen, if they give us a MODOK and we never got a Yellow Jacket, I'm gonna be like, get the hell out of here.
Yo, they changed his name too. I didn't even know that.
What in the what's it called?
It was for MODOK. It's not Killing anymore. It's Control with a K.
Oh, come on.
What the hell? Who the hell is that?
I thought that was his like original name, and then it changed to Killing, unless they changed it back.
No, I think they changed. Yeah, they do that. Like, look at Infinity War, though. Cole Obsidian was Black Dwarf. They changed the name because they thought it was offensive.
Yeah.
No, it's a black dwarf giant, like a star. Idiots. Like, so, like, I just, but whatever. It's the world we live in nowadays.
But he wasn't black, so why would they?
I don't know,
whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway,
it is whatever.
Yeah, it's Stinger.
Okay.
Stinger.
Kevin strikes again. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this like this though. Hot Toys, if you're listening, which you probably don't. I'm too small, but if you are listening, you need to give our boy you need to give him some redemption and give us a decent head sculpt. If you give us that same laughing ass head sculpt that you gave us a few years ago, nah, bro. Like, get rid of that mold. Just destroy it. Get rid of that mold and give us a new version. We want to see it. We need something better, because I'm not trying to get that, man. I don't want to go down that road. Like, literally, I hope they learn. I hope they definitely learn from that, man. Come in. Because Scott Lang, that head sculpt that you gave us, nah, that's not going to work, bro.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to smile about in this movie yet.
It was nothing to smile about this movie, man.
He ain't gonna be smiling much in here.
Yeah, ain't definitely nothing to smile about at all. We got $1.99 super chat, chocolate covered mafia toes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I told him. As soon as my camera's back, I got him.
It begins.
Feetfinder.com.
It just
people make big money on there.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. I'm expanding. It's 2023, bro. We got that OnlyFans. The economy's rough, dude.
It is.
It's gonna do what you gotta do.
You want these figures? You gotta wiggle some toes.
Man. You want that figure or what? Be like, all right, I'll do it, bro. Fuck it.
Damn, if you could make $1 million, if you knew you could make money doing it, would you put your feet online, bro?
Goddamn
right.
Hey, goddamn right. I would go upstairs and I would say, babe, put your feet in this circle.
Spirit codes.
Right now.
I know. My wife was like,
some shits with glitter.
I know. My wife was like, hey, we got to go here this year. We got to go here. We got to here. I was like, well, feetfinder.com. Let's set up a little studio and let's get this done.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Ain't no face and no feet. Okay. You
Yeah,
can't
man.
who was that? Yeah. My nigga be Greg Jones.
It's not a bad gig, bro. It's a win-win anyway, because you're taking care of your feet. Right? So there's perks there. And then you make money, dude.
That's right.
Fucking Carlos,
Just
man.
saying.
Fucking Carlos, bro. I had to start that shit. Anyway, guys, it's been a great show, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. It's been incredible, man. Mafia, bro, let us know what you got coming up, man. What you got going on, bro?
Well, shit. Well, thanks for the invite as always, man. It's been fun.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
I don't know. What do I got going on? My posing shows on Tuesdays, which is really fun, right?
Hell yeah. I'll be there this Tuesday. This Tuesday, I'll be there, bro.
That'll be fun. Yeah, you can come on, man. It's fun, dude.
That shit was fun as fuck.
You've been there. So I got that, and then Saturdays, my main show. And if there's news here and there, we dropping whatever.
Yeah.
I did my collection tour last month too. If anybody, some people keep asking me like, "Well, see your stuff." I'm like, dude, subscribe. Then. Like it's there. I did it last month, so there's that, and just stuff here and there, man. As always, man, just grinding,
Definitely, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here
man.
as always. Cam, tell them what you got going on, bro. Let them know. Let the people know what Cam got going on, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you as always for having me, bro. So I have another episode this Friday of The Ones We Are Missing, Part 2. I was supposed to have it last week, but conflicting schedules, so I ended up just moving it to this Friday instead. Part 2, Marvel Collection. So basically just open dialogue where we talk about figures that we wish they would have made at the end of the day. So, and then of course I got Collector's Lounge. I'll be there on Sunday. And
unless the baby drop. Unless the baby drop.
And we getting close, because she was like it's this thing called Braxton Hicks. They're like fake contractions. So she's like, feeling it, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait a minute.
I told you, I'm rooting for the 19th.
I got this bag packed or whatever.
I told you the 21st. I'm down on the baby pool, so
yeah. Well, you're
everybody got money on that shit, bro.
19th.
19th. Okay.
23rd.
My daughter's
23rd. Put me down for the 23rd, bro.
23rd. My oldest daughter.
We got the 21st. We got the 19th, and we got the. You said the 19th?
Yeah, then my mom and dad's, both of their birthday is on the 20th of March and the 20th of November. And then my middle daughter, her birthday is on May 20th. So this baby come tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry, 2 days. Then on the 20th, then that'd just be
just
the
another
lucky
20
number right there. Yep.
My youngest, my dad and my daughter's birthday is the same day.
Is it?
So,
okay, yeah.
He passed away in 2010, and she was born. So same. Yeah, it was dope.
That's crazy.
That's dope. Life moves on, man. You know how that goes, man. But,
exactly.
Yeah, 21st will be a dope date. I'm trying to see what I'm putting my money on, man. Let's see. That's gonna say. I don't know, man. Let me put my money on. What you got? What you got used? What you put your money on, bro? What you say?
Okay. There we go. Got the mute. 23rd, bro. 23rd. That's 23rd. What I got. Yeah,
Calvin, 23rd. You got the 19th, right?
19th. Got to go with it.
Put the 19th down, and Mafia, you got the 21st.
21st, yes, sir.
21st, okay.
So you putting it down to 21st. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna go with, man. I'm gonna probably go with let's see here. I don't want to go too soon. I'll go with the 22nd. I'll put my money down on the 22nd. We'll say the 22nd. Sunday. We'll put it on 22nd. So if you ain't on Collectors Lounge, I'll be like, yeah, I want my money. But anyway, we'll just put that down to 22nd. Definitely, man. Calvin, what you got going on, brother? What we got going on, bro?
Let's see. Like I said, turning old man tomorrow, 40. So you got all this great commentary here. I appreciate y'all.
Old man at 40.
Thank your wife for the $5 super chat.
Yeah, I definitely will. Friday, I'm sure I'm with the fellas on LWO.
Yeah.
Cam, let me know if you want me on. Shoot me a link for that. And then she is taking me to Breckenridge, Colorado on Sunday for like 3-4 days.
Ooh, nice.
And she don't understand. I don't like the cold. I will have my ass in the cabin with some hot chocolate. Get the heat on, like I'm cool, but I'm seeing degrees like 5, -3, -2, -1, and she's never been East Coast weather. Like she's never really dealt with cold before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She went to Chicago for a weekend. It was like, babe, I loved it. I could move there.
Was it in the winter or was it?
No, it was summertime.
Oh no,
that's
not Chicago for real.
I was like, wait for that real Chicago weather to hit your ass, and you be coming right back home.
It's gonna punch her right in the face. She'll be like, yeah, I'm out.
So she's trying to be cute. She's trying to, babe, I got my UGG boots and I got my this and that. We gonna be good. Talking about zip lining, dog sledding, and snowmobiling. I'm like,
that's wind in your face. Those
I'm gonna have my ass inside.
In your face things.
That's what it sounds like. A whole lot of cold is what it sounds like to me. So y'all pray for me that I don't come back as a frozen fucking popsicle over the weekend. So that's it. And I guess I'll see y'all back when I get back next Wednesday, and then next Friday I'll be back.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro!
Well,
you gotta tell us all about it. I want to see some hot chocolate in the cap. You know what? That's what
I'm doing all that. Y'all gonna see all these pictures. She's gonna have me out in -3 degrees. What the
hell? Say word. Yo, so definitely, Cal. Can't wait to see you when you get back here, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Let's see here. I think I might be on Will's stream this Friday. Not sure. We talked about it last week. Bricks and Brews coming up here soon. I'm gonna try and shoot for the 29th, but that might move into February depending on what kids' birthday parties I have.
You already know I'm ready.
Those days and stuff for sure. And then other than that, man, just got my tickets for Quantumanium booked. Looking forward to that. And yeah, man, lots of cool stuff coming up. So. Oh, and then I have a mountain of figures to unbox. So other than that,
bro, if I show, never mind, I ain't even gonna get into it. I think it's mountains to climb. Definitely, Sean, aka the Enabler, aka Useby CW. If you haven't already, go ahead and look for Bricks and Brews coming soon. I cannot wait. What do I got going on? We got Uncivilized Scoundrels. I think tomorrow. Mario, let me know. But I think we do because we didn't do it last Thursday, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. All Star Wars discussion. Can't wait for that. Of course, you already know what it is. Figure Flex Friday, so stay tuned for that as well. In Collectors Lounge, I mean, definitely, man, it's gonna pop off. And I'm gonna be watching everybody's show. You already know how that is. I know I'm probably gonna be on. We're gonna have like the Midnight Muse on Friday night with Robert Meyer Burnett. I know my ass is gonna be sleepy, but we'll see.
Y'all have me crying. I'm telling you, I used to use that show to keep me up when I have long drives. Y'all have me crying. I'll be driving, cracking up, especially when he like, you know why we out here, right? You know why we out here, right? And then I'm like, okay,
yeah, right, bro, like he just, bro, and especially when he be like, yo, I just want to see some. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
exactly. That's why I was like, he'd be like, you know what it is, right? I'm
you
like,
know what it is, right? Yo, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back here next. Now, it'll be a different format. You're going to see a different system. You're going to see everything look completely different, which, yeah, I got to get with Mafia too. I need a new intro. Mafia,
what's up, man?
I'm needing a new intro, bro. I got to get with you.
This one's so good, though.
I know it is, but I got to change the format though because I changed it. We'll talk.
All right, yeah, it's fine. We'll do another one. I mean,
this was so good though.
But it was. I was like, yo, you gotta check it out, man. Check it out. Like,
it is, but it was dope. It's been dope, but you know, we elevate. You know, you always change your shit, so I gotta change shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I change shit up, dude, like fucking weekly.
So we gotta change.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Fair enough. Fair point.
Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta definitely talk. Yeah. But anyway, everybody out there, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already, but I know you did. But anyway, we'll see you next week, same time, different format. Let's go all day. We out. Peace.